If you enjoy these videos, please like, comment, and subscribe, and consider joining our channel and becoming a Centurion today. Thank you. Welcome back to the Eastern Front, my friends. Or is it the Western Front? Well, I guess that's for you to decide. Guys, we are deploying for the next part of the battle here, and a few tricks I've learned, specifically about actually calling in these units properly. The infantry units, you can dismount them. It is an option. Right now, all we're doing is kind of putting them on the field, and eventually we will dismount them in appropriate zones. I'm thinking one thing we need to do is make sure that the Allies don't take that warehouse location. If we just pop out and kind of look around, we also have a small location over here, but Hill 71 is our main goal. And if we look, Hill 71 is right there in the middle of the map. So I'm doing everything I can to prepare for getting over there. The Shilka is also pretty nice. Shilka is basically just an anti-aircraft weapon. But I'm not sure the enemy's going to have any actual aircraft during this fight. Only time will tell. Well, without further ado, let's jump in and get started. All glory to the Soviet Union. Well, the fight begins again, brothers. And this is what I wanted to show you guys, and that is we are now going to change the mode of these rifleman units. And we are going right towards the hill, guys. So I'm actually going to take this BMP rifleman, push him up here, push this fellow over here. And as you can see, these guys are going to be moving on the ground. They're going to actually be moving on foot here. I mean, how awesome is that? That is just so cool. Now, we've got to be careful because we've got some more enemy units over here trying to cut us off, and this would cause quite a few problems. So I'm using that T-64 to try and take them out. Might as well also move up the BMP over here, get the supply vehicle over here too, and you know what? While we're at it, let's get those mortars to the front line as well. Although I think we're just dealing with enemy infantry here, should be able to take out those Panzer Grenadiers. Here we go! Up close and personal, guys. Close combat, and we are doing a great job against those tanks. Just look at that. Absolutely demolishing them with the infantry. That's what happens when you get infantry out and they're anti-tank specialists. Beautiful. I like the T-72 being over there kind of hidden. That's a preferable location, to be honest with you. Hill 71, where is it? Where is it? It's right there. So we're going to have to descend down this path here, I think, to get to Hill 71. We do have some support in the way of a TBM strike, an artillery barrage, even some smoke, but I'm not going to use that just yet. I'm going to wait a little bit. Really want to try and expand our forces here among the front a little bit more. Take a look here. I'm going to try to get this T-64 back to supply. You can actually try and heal them back up. And seeing as he's already ranked up, I'd like to have him survive this fighting. Really like how they have that like visual through the trees as well. Just a nice touch. All right, let's put the supply vehicle right here. It's not World War I, Agrippa. There are no wagons. And we're going to push on Point India over here. Now, also by capturing the zone, I think we'll also get the associated points for the zone. But as we approach over here the hill, I'm expecting contact. So I'll start using our BMPs with riflemen in them and just sending them here into the woods. I might move the tank just to the edge there. So if we have any enemies, we can engage almost immediately. Oh, I hear some shots. Can't be good. Wait a minute. Tank has arrived at India, and sure enough, we do have some targets out there. So I'm just going to push the BMP up as close as I can to those targets and start engaging them. Let's actually see if we can go ahead, bring in some additional forces. Not quite yet, but you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take this BMP, and I'm going to move them up to Point India, where the tank is, so that we can attack the hill from multiple locations. Oh boy, that's not good. Milan rocket coming our way, and the T-72 is in trouble. And what did I tell you, boys? Look at that. Enemy targets in the damn forest. Come on, boys. The great Soviet Union can do it, brothers. Actually, some of these BMPs are West German BMPs. Try and get behind the enemy here. So 2 infantry squads against each other, though they seem to be remaining in their vehicles. I'm going to engage from the flank, and hopefully this will increase damage pretty substantially. Let's take a look over here. We'll get this tank, T-64, push him up. I'm going to hold the T-55 there just in case they try to retake the zone, but there we go. Well done, boys. Let's keep on pushing, guys. Again, just getting as close as we can without taking damage, and pretty much sticking to the woods if we can. Again, it's still not quite time to use any of those artillery strikes, but something we can consider as we push forward. Here we go. Keep it up, boys. Nice. Damn, those Milans are coming in, and these guys are actually ranked up to level 2. So obviously keeping them in the fight would be really helpful. Get the tanks to fire over here. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. Gotta wipe out this defense. I think this is pretty much all we're dealing with, really, for Hill 71. I do see some additional units up here. You know what? Let's call in that strike. 23 seconds away, folks. Wish us luck. It'll make it that much easier to get into the Hill 71 area. We're actually going to push the armor a little bit closer even. And we could actually set him up in such a way that he is entrenched, but I believe we actually have to be on one of those points. Nice hit! There we go. Alright, one enemy unit destroyed. Let's push forward. And we're actually causing some panic over here in the enemy Panzer Grenadier unit, which is good news. If they're panicking, that's good for us. I'm also going to get this guy back, this Rifleman unit back first. We'll put them back in their BMPs, and we are going to get them over to where the supply is. In fact, we'll move that forward a bit, push it over there. We'll also bring that T-64 forward, since he has had more than enough time to heal up, and let's move towards the enemy. Love to see those burning wrecks. That's always a sign of victory, as long as they're not our burning wrecks, of course. Alright, boys, arriving on Hill 71. Could also go for Hill 124, but I think what I'm going to do is I can just send the guys right there and hold position on this tree line. So if we have any enemies trying to counterattack, we'll be prepared for them. Again, if you enjoy these Regiments videos, please support us by commenting, liking, whatever you can do. And oh my goodness, radio intercept reports of a counterattack with 5 to 7 platoons involved. Of course, of course. All right, we're going to keep this guy right here. They're arriving from the north. I'm almost certain of that. I wanted that supply to be closer. Another thing we can check is see if we can get any reinforcements. I'm also going to bring that mortar forward. And let's take a look. We can afford a BMP, pretty much. Let's bring in a BTR with anti-tank. That's what we're looking for. Can actually bring in a couple with anti-tank. And we are, of course, awaiting the enemy attack. So in the meantime, I'm going to actually send this tank over here into the forest. We do still also have an artillery barrage, and we have yet to see how that works. So we haven't tried an artillery barrage yet, but it's more expensive than a tactical ballistic missile strike. So this has to be a damn good artillery barrage. All right, nice. BMP riflemen are, of course, getting replacements. Fix that damn squad, boys. Wonderful. Gonna get them into the forest. And actually, I'm worried with all those woods, the enemy could easily already be in the woods approaching us. Move the supply over here. Actually gonna move these BMP riflemen up as well. Just love the visuals available in the game. No matter what you think about the game, they have absolutely conquered that, you know. And for what seems like not as many resources as games like Wargame Red Dragon, they've just done a damn good job. Alright, I think it's time to get the boys out. Change mode. Rifleman mode. And again, so far we do hold this location. Get this BMP right there. I don't see a single enemy yet, but they could just be attacking a different location. For instance, they could all be going to Viera East. They appeared here, but that's where they could be going. In fact, we should have had a recon vehicle available, but it was destroyed in a previous fight. So we're not going to rely on a recon vehicle just yet. What we will do is get this BTR farther out so that if there's anything there for us to see, we'll see it pretty damn quickly. Oh boy. Yep, sure enough. What did I tell you guys? They could attack from multiple locations or from different locations, and it looks like that's what they're attempting. Going straight for Hill 71, man. Everybody is fighting over this hill here. Get up there, boys. The damn supply. Let's get it over here. Holy hell, man. They're using an artillery barrage on us. You know what? Was that artillery barrage? We're gonna call it in. Danger close. All we need to do is try and hold them here, guys. That's the important part. Hold the enemy right here. Of course, we're also gonna get hit, but it's gonna be worth it. Fire! Baby! That's what I'm talking about, boys. In fact, let's push forward with another BMP Rifleman squad. There's our AT rifles. We're gonna change mode. These guys were made to take on the enemy armor here. And look at all of that, man. Fire everywhere. There are explosions all over the damn place. And the enemy has eaten hell, that's for sure. In fact, look at that. We can change the mode here as well. Let's change it to actual infantry. There we go, boys. Nothing like a Soviet victory, brothers. Look at that, man. And this is why I call the battle Hamburger Hill, because, man, it is certainly a modern version of Hamburger Hill. Take a look. Do we have any more enemies? I don't think so. I think we might be safe. Although, fire coming from over here to the south. And additional forces approaching over here too. Yeah, we want to be careful. Just going to stay right there. A lot of enemy forces out there. Look at that, boys. Grab this BMP. Move him in. And let's grab this tank regiment. The motorized rifle regiment. And we're going to move this way. Yes. So I think they're going to go for India. I'll actually take this BTR and bring them out here as well. Now you notice when we have the guys out of the vehicles, this actual vehicle moves a lot slower. However, in a situation where we kind of already hold this point, I'm not too worried. Smoke could buy us a little bit of time. Here we go, folks. Veterancy up on the tank, and sure enough, I think all they have left here is going to be a mortar. Let's eliminate that western mortar as quickly as possible. Good shooting. Tremendous. All right, we're going to keep that supply right there. Everybody in this area is going to be able to grab supplies, you know, at a moment's notice. And especially when we're being attacked by vehicles like this, that is good news. Get that tank right over here on the edge of Hill 71 and start returning fire. And I'm hoping this is all the enemy really has. But could be that they have a bit more than we do. Come on, boys. Let's bring some relief there to the infantry. They're taking nasty shots. I'm not sure if it's got to be that martyr. He's doing a tremendous job. I'm not going to get close to it, and as you can see, the tank just eliminated the thing pretty quickly. Let's do this, and of course we'll engage with our infantry from afar. Unfortunately, that BTR-70, we're going to try to have him retreat if there's still time. The BTR-70 is in real danger. I think there's only one guy left in that actual squad. Won't stop the Soviet Union. Again, to get off this map, we actually have to capture an exit point. I believe this is one of the exit points all the way back here. So we're not quite at that level, but you know what? Just in an effort to prepare for the next battle, we might as well go ahead and try to take another point. Let's go for it. I'll even see if we can bring in some additional tanks, although I don't believe we have the required points, and we may have actually used up all of our tanks in previous fights.
5 minutes remaining.
So actually, I'm going to call in recon. Oh, we got a problem here. That BMP is out of ammunition. Let's push. Oh boy. Look at that. Sure enough, enemy is already launching an attack over here to try to take us out. We're going to do everything we can to stop them at Hill 99, but that certainly complicates things. Try and get in behind them here. And you know what? We're going to take the T-55 from Vera East and move him over here. Might as well go ahead and engage this tank and get rid of it before we advance. Because right now he's just getting some really great flanking shots on the rest of our units. Unbelievably, the tank is holding on to Hill 99, man. If he can keep this up, we might be able to hold this without much reinforcement. But just in case, we are moving up with a group of T-55s. Good shooting, boys. I'm not sure why the supply is not bringing it main ammo. No, they have more than enough ammo. I'll maybe move them up a bit, but this guy's not receiving any sort of reinforcements. So maybe we just need to get a bit closer, or maybe he's truly out of reinforcement range. Here we go, recon vehicle arriving. About damn time, we'll push him forward over here as well. You know what? Maybe we need to put him back in regular mode, like the standard BMP mode. Let's try that. There we go. Tank is falling back. Little anti-tank guided missile chasing them into the forest just to make sure that they keep their distance. I like that. Alright, sure enough, we already have anti-tank right there. Jaguar. Might not be able to take the valley, but I'm going to give it the good old college try and get in there and try and capture the location. Right, keep up the fire. Not the best cover. I mean, we've had pretty excellent cover the entire battle. That might be changing here. Of course, causing a little confusion amongst the enemy would be very helpful. So I'm going to try to take the location, but yeah, I think it's best we retreat, get the hell out of here, and at least keep the rest of our guys alive. We have taken the valley location from the enemy, so they're going to have to send a unit there to recapture it. Not going to be fun for them at all. And sure enough, look at that. We learned something. So once we want to actually get reinforcements, we have to put that BMP back into the regular mode, and then it allows us to start getting reinforcements and ammunition to the location. Very nice. Also going to move my mortar up there.
1 minute remaining.
That's what I thought. 1 minute to victory, brothers. Hopefully no resistance from the local population either. But these towns are, for what I can understand, Soviet now. We gotta get rid of all those modern cars. Get some buses in there. Things will be back to normal.
Слышу хорошо, прием.
I think this is like the obvious location we should have taken in the first fight, is that Hill 124. That would keep this entire side of the map in our control, and it would be pretty difficult for the enemy to actually flank us, but maybe something to do in the next battle. That is, if you guys want to see a next battle. Well, thank you so much, guys, for watching. I hope you had fun. It always helps when you guys leave comments down below. So why don't you leave a comment down below of your favorite platoon in this game, or your favorite unit in this particular game. I'd love to get your info. Thank you again, guys. Take care, and I'll catch you on the next one. Look at that dead and wounded on either side. Pretty epic stuff.